Ruto, stop awkwardly half flailing your arms and be a normal person. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. So, in the last video, we got to Dodongo's Cavern. Well, yeah, we were in Dodongo's Cavern in the last video, but we finished that, and now we're in Jabu-Jabu's Belly, which is the third dungeon of the game, and the last one in this section of the game, actually, is going a lot quicker than I thought it would, which is very unusual for me, because usually when I do an LP, it's like, oh, this is taking, like, a lot longer than I thought it would. Why did I set that to Z, or it's C down? It's Z in the version that I'm playing, also. It's C down and Z, which is kind of awkward. I usually do this guy without taking a hit. It's a pretty easy fight, and there's several of these guys, and that's the map of the dungeon, I think. I'm not actually too sure. I don't need it, because fuck you, game.
It hurts, but I won't fight you. You suck anyway. You make me wanna die.
I don't actually know. See, earlier today, I got really bored, and if anybody's heard the song "Afraid" by The Neighborhood, I really like that song. I have since, like, the second I heard it. Crap, this was the trap room. I didn't want to come in here. No, don't use that. Use your boomerang. There we go. Yeah, you can just walk into these guys, and it'll kill them. But this room is very annoying because it'll take away a heart of your health if you die. Well, if you run out of time, which actually killed me the last time I did this. I forgot which room was the trap room, but whatever. Anyways, as I was saying, if anybody's heard the song "Afraid" by The Neighborhood, if you haven't, go look it up because it's awesome. But yeah. Basically what I'm trying to get at is I did, like, sort of a half cover-ish thing of the vocal part of that song. I don't even know why I did. I just got bored, so I'm like, hey, let's sing this song and then see if I can do the vocal effect on Audacity. And I could, mostly, for the most part. Like, I couldn't do it perfectly, but I mean, it was pretty close. And, like, I don't know, I'll probably splice that in when I started saying the lyrics to that, just awkwardly. But I don't actually know. The awkward contemplation between, like, whether or not to do things in post, I don't know. That was terrible. These guys are super easy. It takes 4 hits with the boomerang. You basically just walk back and forth. The first time I played this game, I died so many times fighting these things. It was ridiculous. Like, I don't even know why I had such a problem with them. They're really easy, and yeah, there's no reason that I should be taking any damage from them because I've killed them numerous times before. Link, please walk in the direction that I would like you to walk. I think my controller batteries are dying again, which is very odd because I replaced these things, like, yesterday, because it's still the day that it was in the last video, which is March 10th. I should probably stop recording these so far in advance because I actually know when I'm going to be posting the first video. I could pull just, like, a hunter and record an entire LP in advance. Dude, controller, please. I actually blame the controller for that one. I think my Wavebird might be, like, perma-dying. But yeah, like, I might pull a hunter and just record the entire LP in advance and then just post it once I've done my other LPs or something like that. I don't actually know. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with posting in advance if you're doing a run like this where it's like, oh, you don't really need to get advice from people on, like, how to play the game, or, like, people can't really say, oh, you missed a Skulltula there, because I'm not getting all the Skulltulas, and I don't care. Like, why would anybody get all the Skulltulas in a 3-heart run of Ocarina of Time? Like, I don't get it. This right here, this is, like, the hardest thing in the first half of the game. This is much harder than any of the first 3 bosses, and I don't know why they made it like this. It's just really awkwardly difficult. I don't know if it's actually difficult. I just have a really hard time with it. Anyways, yeah, that's the Zora's Sapphire, so we're done with the dungeon. Princess Ruto got the spiritual stone, but why Princess Ruto? Probably because she's an entitled bitch. Oh my goodness, I finally found my mother's stone! I got very upset when Lord Jabu-Jabu swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised, I dropped it inside. There's so many sexual things I could say to that, Ruto, really. But now that I found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. So take me home right now. seriously, you're gonna be like that? Also, when you start this dungeon, I'm not entirely sure you can leave. I've never tried, but yeah. There's something later in the dungeon that I will be sort of like mentioning that caused me to get stuck on this game and then not finish it for like 2 years later than I actually bought the game on Virtual Console. Yeah, basically what you want to do is you want to sit here and smack this guy with your boomerang, and hopefully that doesn't happen where you just completely fuck up and miss. He's gonna turn around or turn towards you, one of the two. There we go. And if you hit him, like, dude, did I seriously just do that? Shit. This guy is like awkwardly difficult to get. I don't know why I have such a hard time with him. I don't know if he's actually like difficult or if like it's just awkwardly programmed or what. But yeah, like, you have to basically like get him to turn around, and I have no idea how to do that. And once he runs away from you, there's absolutely no way to catch up to him. Or if it does, if there is, I've never been able to do it. There's probably a better way to do this. Dude, seriously, C down button, stop fucking up. This boss just sucks though. Like, when I say Octoroks suck, this is the main reason, is because of this guy. And he'll turn towards you all the time too, which is kind of annoying. Throw it. There we go. Probably should stay a little bit closer. Throw it. There we go, finally. Jump attack. There we go. I think he takes 3 jump attacks, but I'm not entirely sure. I've never actually measured how long it takes to kill this guy. Shoot. God damn it! Stop running away so quickly. I hate this boss. It's so terrible. This is actually part of the reason why I stopped playing this game, is because I thought all the future bosses were going to be like this guy. So I was just like, well, fuck that. And then there was one point that I got stuck in the dungeon, and I didn't even think to Google how to do it, because it was like 2007, and I don't know if like game guides were as predominant in 2007 as they are now. I know that's how I beat Twilight Princess, was I looked it up in a guide, because I got stuck in the Temple of Time, which is arguably the easiest one. Oh, it only takes 2 jump attacks. Okay. I'm definitely fine with that. So it probably only takes 1 jump attack with the Deku stick. I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, jump on this platform and it'll raise you up. And then come up to this room, and where the hell is Ruto? No idea. One of these contains a fairy, I know that. Yeah, that one. And you definitely want to have an empty bottle, because this is the like, we're gonna have 3 empty bottles for the rest of the game. I'm not gonna bother to get the 4th one, because honestly, when I did my practice file, I didn't really feel the need to get the 4th one. Like, there's no fights really that I needed 4 fairies for. This Octorok is in a really bad spot to take him out with the boomerang. Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible spot. Hopefully this thing doesn't... Thank you. These things unfreeze after a little while, and I was really hoping that it didn't, and then it didn't, so I was happy. Now this is the part of the dungeon that stumped me for like 2 years. And this is the stupidest thing. What you have to do is you have to grab one of these boxes, and you have to put it down on a switch. And I never thought that like the weight of a box would be enough, because like it's a little wooden box. Like, it doesn't weigh nearly as much as Ruto, because she's kind of fat actually. But yeah, like, that's so annoying, because that is the reason why I didn't beat this game for the longest time. Like, whoa, for the longest time, whoa, for the longest time. I don't actually know the words to that part, but probably not going to put it in harmonization, and if I do, you're welcome, because that is a gracious gift from me to you, because those take a long time to do. Because you really have to listen to the song to get all the harmonization parts and actually hear what they are. I don't really have an ear for that sort of stuff, actually. I never took any musical theory or anything like that, so I don't know, like, the chords off the top of my head. If you asked me to sing an E right now, I wouldn't be able to. Actually, duh. Is that an E? I think that's an E. I'm not actually too sure. But if you asked me to sing like an A, I wouldn't be able to. It's la. Is it? I don't actually know. I probably shouldn't even try, because it's just like, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna seem like an idiot, or if I'm like flat or something. Basically, this is a boss where you have to really use the dungeon item and just keep walking around him. That's basically all you have to do, or just that'll happen, and then that was kind of bullshit. That was also kind of bullshit. But yeah, if you keep moving, he's not that bad. Hopefully I won't die against him, but it's a distinct possibility, because I did in my practice file. And yeah, I think this one you have to wait until he stops spinning, which is kind of annoying, but I mean, whatever. Just make sure you stay away from the jellyfish, and then you should be hopefully okay. I don't know why the hell this thing is like this giant electric ball of whatever the fuck is here. Like, it's just kind of an awkward thing to be existing. You want to make sure, try and kill as many of those as you can. I've never actually gotten it in one cycle. But this boss is surprisingly difficult. Like, you don't really think about it when you're fighting him, because it's just like, it's a really fun boss fight. It's actually one of my favorite boss fights in the game. But it's surprisingly difficult, because like, he does use all these electric attacks, and it's kind of awkward sometimes. Oh god. Yeah, I totally just got zapped there. He doesn't do that much damage, so I mean, it's not that hard, but at the same time, like, he is semi-difficult. Damn, I should have jump attacked. I probably would have got him there. But yeah, I mean, like, he's deceptively difficult, because you don't really notice when he hits you. That's the way I've always felt, at least. Jump attack. There we go. He's dead. And boils fill his body, and then he is awkward. Just tentacles everywhere. Just so weird. And he explodes in a ball of green goop, like the final boss sort of does, but not really. I mean, you could sort of say that the final boss explodes in a ball of green goop. What the hell? You just sort of appeared out of the floor, and then Link takes forever to turn around. You're late. Why? What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. And then she completely changes personalities, like, entirely. And that's what I don't like about Ruto's character, is because she just, like, entirely flips from hating you to, well, this, basically. She wants the D. See, my friends have me nicknamed Mo Bitches because I know all the girls in engineering. Maybe we should call Link Mo Bitches, because he's just, all of the women just want him. Like Princess Zelda, Malin, and this, whatever the fuck. You look cool. Cooler than I thought you would anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. I want the spiritual stone. Nothing really. Don't be shy. I can tell what you're thinking. My mother gave it to me, and she said that I could only give it to the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora's engagement ring. What? What? Link's getting knocked up? That's the wrong phrase? I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's sapphire. Link is getting engaged, not knocked up, because that would be very awkward. Why would Link get knocked up? What the hell? Oh my god, that was the worst, like, Freudian slip ever. I don't even know what a Freudian slip is, but I just sort of assume that's it. It probably has something to do with wanting to fuck your mother and wanting to kill your father. But, I mean, that's probably everybody. I don't want to do my mom, but I'd probably like to kill my dad. You obtained Zora's sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession? You don't know what she's talking about. But you've finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Finally! After 4.5 videos. Holy crap, that took so long to do. Don't tell my father. Oh god. Oh god. What have you done, Link? And Link is like almost dead too, so that doesn't really help. That final boss, that boss really took it out of me. But I haven't gotten knocked down yet. Like, I haven't lost all 3 of my hearts yet, which I'm very happy about. You talk to Ruto, and she's just sort of sitting here beside her giant father, like giant whale of a man. Did my most precious possession help you in your quest? Hehehe. You're creepy. You're really creepy. Like, I've always thought that Ruto is just entirely creepy once you save her from that. It's just sort of terrifying, actually, because she's like 11, and she really wants the D. Like, what is with all the 11-year-old girls wanting the D from Link? Like, when I was 11, all these girls were just like, ha, Barbie, and, like, dresses, and, like, beating the shit out of all the boys on the playground because we're bigger than them, and, like, let's play football. Actually, like, more girls wanted to play football in my elementary school than wanted to play Barbies. Or, like, it wasn't really football, but it was soccer generally, because everybody in my elementary school played soccer all the time. All of the people that are all playing soccer all the time. I really hope we get enough rupees here, and I thought I was gonna die to that Octorok right there. I might have cursed it when I said I haven't died yet, because I'll probably die on the way back to Hyrule Castle now that we have all the rupees. Well, we don't have all the rupees, but we have most of the things that we need. But yeah, 100 rupees, there we go. That's good enough for me. That will make the next section of the game significantly easier. And you'll see why in a little bit, because ranged weapons are awesome in this game sometimes. But yeah, just take a casual stroll down the river, because it's fast. This is like literally the fastest mode of transportation in the game, except for maybe the horse, but the horse is pretty close to this actually. Maybe the horse is a little faster, but it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. But yeah, we want to go to Hyrule Castle, and why is the drawbridge up? It's the middle of the day. Why are you doing this to me, Zelda? What, do you not love me? Zelda doesn't love me anymore, guys. I'm so sad. I've never been so sad, and there's like a giant ball of fire in the sky, and it's going to kill us all. Holy crap. Yeah, Navi, I'm going there. Just calm your tits. Navi's so annoying in this game because she's constantly like flashing her little icons.
Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
But holy crap, it got really dark really fast. That is like today, because that's exactly what happened today. It is like really dark out here, and when I started this video, it is not. It was not. But now it's pouring rain. The only time I've ever seen it get this dark this fast, like this stormy this fast, was when I saw a tornado, and that was terrifying. So yeah. Why are there horses running through the town? I will die. Holy crap. Oh, Zelda, what are you doing? Why are you escaping? What are you throwing at me? What the hell was that? Was that a potato? Did you just throw a potato at me? What the fuck, Zelda? Holy crap, deja vu. Holy crap, it's a black guy. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Link, you're going to die. Where have I heard this before? I already said this is deja vu.
I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen that white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me!
What the fuck? I don't... Link is really racist. He just backs away from all the black people.
So, you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid.
That is a really dark horse, too, like...
Thunder Horse! It's a Thunder Horse! Oh, Thunder Horse! Oh! You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Now I'm going to kill you. Because apparently, just because you don't like black people, because you backed away from me and drew your sword for very little reason. Even though somebody told you that I was evil. What if they're evil? Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you're dealing with? I'm a black guy. And soon I will rule the world with my giant thunder horse. Holy crap. Now I'm gallop off to the night for very little reason.
Even though he comes back here immediately, basically. But yeah. That was Ganondorf. That's basically the first interaction you have with him. You'll have several later, and Link is just like, the fuck just happened here? Bitch, get out of here. I totally just took that guy on. And Link is still almost dead, but for some reason that attack did absolutely no damage. I swear to God, that looks like a potato. I'm pretty sure like a billion people have made that joke in LPs of Ocarina of Time before, but it looks like a potato. You found the Ocarina of Time. This is the royal family's hidden treasure which Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. And now, crazy drug trip time. Crazy acid trip. Just as I said in video number 2. Kevdog, can you hear me? It's Princess Zelda. Kev Dog, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. It's so beautiful. I've never heard anything so beautiful before. Actually, this is actually a really cool cutscene. You've learned the Song of Time. Chicken sandwich? Which is not nearly as significant of a song in this game as it is in Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask very much takes use of that song. Now, Kev Dog, play this melody in front of the altar at the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. I do a pretty bad job then, or else this game would be done really quickly. Yeah, and then Navi just starts freaking out, and you notice, you go in the inventory, the fairy ocarina's gone. So where did it go? We must have just left it in the moat and then it got washed away, because if you look down there, it's not there. I don't know why the hell, like, could at least explain what happened to your treasured gift from your best friend, the only person that actually cared about you. And I want to play the Sun Song actually right now, because there's something that I want to grab in this town that would be convenient to grab now. Wait, that's not the song. That is the Sun Song. There we go. I always forget what the songs are. I get them mixed up all the time. Once you get the Song of Time, I always mix it up with either Zelda's Lullaby or the Sun Song. But if you come back over here, that's not where I want to go. Actually, I don't remember which alleyway you're supposed to go into. It's one of them, though. I think it might be this one, but I'm not 100% sure. There's like a cutscene, but there's also like a shop back here that I want to go to. You get in the door. Thank you. This is definitely not the place that I want to go to. The place that I want to go to sells bomb chews. And we want to grab those before we go on to the next section of the game, because... Oh, hey, look! Ugh, are you the boy from the forest? I finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, betrayed our king. Zelda's nanny, Impa, sensed danger and escaped from the castle with our princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing him, but... the princess was waiting for a boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give something to the boy. If you received it from the princess, hurry to the Temple of Time. He's not moving anymore. He died that way. He's dead now. Is that a door that I can walk in? It looks like a door. No, it's not. Yeah, that was not what I came here for intentionally, but, I mean, that's kind of actually a little bit touching. Like, the guy died for his kingdom, and, I mean, that happens. Welcome! We don't want that one because we don't have money for it. We want 10 bomb chews for 100 rupees. You can buy bomb chews later in the game, but it's more expensive. Actually, it's even to what I just paid, but you buy 20 for 200 then. But we're gonna need them. Well, we don't need them sooner than that. But no, I don't want to buy anything else because I'm pretty much out of money. But I think you can only buy 8 packs of bomb chews from them. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, whatever. There's also something that I want to grab before we go to the Temple of Time, and it would be nice if I wasn't, like, dead, but this will heal me, so it's not a big deal. Remember how that other fairy said that she had a friend over by the castle grounds? Well, we're gonna go visit that friend now, and that friend is awesome, because they give you an awesome item that is great, and I use it all the time. Well, not all the time, but, like, on certain bosses, especially one that's in, like, the water temple, I use it all the time, because it's, like, the cheapest thing that you could do on a relatively difficult boss. But yeah, if you come over here, There is a hole in the bottom of the sea. There is a hole in the bottom of the sea. There is a hole. There is a hole. There is a hole in the bottom of the sea. Oh, there's a frog and a log on a hole in the bottom of the boomerang and sword. There's a hole in the frog and the log in the bottom of the boomerang and sword on green fire. And there's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the purple wall on the bottom of the sea. See, once I sang that song, except, like, I actually sang it properly because you're supposed to just, like, go and repeat the song. It's like the song that never ends, except it's probably more annoying, actually. But when I was on my grade 12 camping trip for my gym class, we had a long hike, and we hiked up an entire mountain. It was probably, like, a 6-hour hike to go up, and then we cut through, so it probably only took us, like, 45 minutes to get down. But, yeah, I sang that song the entire way up and the entire way down. Like, holy crap, like, everybody hated me by the end. I was so close to getting shot, like, you guys have no idea. You can not only use Din's fire to attack, but burn things. I totally botched that sentence. But yeah, there is one person that actually never spoke to me again, and they still haven't to this day, because I sang that song for like 6 hours on a hike for my grade 12 camping trip. And, oh, I thought the gate was open for some reason. Go up here and get caught, because it's probably the quickest thing to do. Hey you kid, stop! Something or other, I'm not really too sure what he actually said, but whatever. Yeah, like, and this person is in, like, they're in my school now. Like, I went to high school with them, and they also go to my university now. And, yeah, they still will not talk to me. They were asking, I'm actually in a class with them, and they were asking a question generally to the whole class, and it's like 11 people in this class. That's my rocket science class, by the way. And, yeah, like, I answered their question. They were just asking, like, do we need the textbook to do the assignments? And I just said, like, no, you don't. You can do it off the formulas that we did in class. Because I did it, and I did it with the formulas that we did in class. And they're like, oh, I didn't ask you. That's the only thing they've said to me in the last forever. But anyways, come over here. You play the Song of Time. Basically, just play the background music like every other area, but whatever. Oh my god. Got something caught in my throat. Holy crap. Really awful time for that to happen. And Link just sort of stares there and trips balls for like 10 seconds. And unfortunately, there was no chicken sandwich moment with the Song of Time, but whatever. There was a chicken sandwich moment with all the other songs, so it doesn't really matter. And the chicken sandwich moment is not as exaggerated with the adult songs as with the kid songs. He still kind of looks ridiculous, but yeah, this is an awesome song that's playing right now. I should probably stop talking over it. Yeah, we put the 3 stones in the pedestal, and the door opens, and the Triforce lights up on the door. But it's not actually the Triforce. It's not the real Triforce. Kev Dog, isn't that? It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword.